Hey, it's Lula Manderson.
Ritabile.
It's the Sneeman podcast, and today we are going to do things a bit differently. This is a bonus episode, as a matter of fact. We had an episode, I uploaded the episode today, but we did it yesterday. But there were so many things we wanted to talk about, especially when it comes to gender roles. So today we are going to have a mini bonus episode for you guys just on gender roles. Like gender roles, females are supposed to do this, men are supposed to do this.
Just the stereotypes around it.
Yeah. So I think we should just look at the dictionary definition of what are gender roles, right? Because obviously I will explain.
It's actually what is expected of, in the simple terms, is what's expected of from a female, what's expected from a man.
Mm-hmm.
That you should be like working. I should be at home, painting for, cleaning for the family, taking care of the family and everything else.
Yeah, I think the first thing we can take it on is personality traits. For example, like as men, we're expected not to cry.
Yeah.
Especially in public.
Or even be vocal with your feelings on what you feel. You can't voice it out.
Yes, and I've always heard that. As a guy myself, I never really talk about my feelings, like or how I'm feeling, especially if it's feelings that have to do with insecurity or anxiety, fear, and all of those things. The only feeling I can feel is anger, you know.
Do you cry?
Me, like, do I cry?
Yeah.
Yeah, if a movie
Oh goodness
touches me.
So how do you work around those issues? Maybe the ones that you may come across. Like how do you
like emotional issues?
Yeah, how do you deal with them?
As a guy, yo man, and they never teach us. Like as men, they never teach us on how to deal with emotional problems.
Hence why we have a lot of men killing themselves, because certain things they're bottling up. They can't talk to anyone about it because the society is forbidding it.
Yeah, and therapy as well. Like man, like to attend the therapy, like
it's a joke.
Like,
it's a joke. Like
therapy for it.
Well, there's alcohol, or sometimes even your parents. Yeah, even your parents will be like, depression, it's more of like, even our parents don't even understand.
Exactly, like why are you
they
depressed?
tell you, oh, there's food in the fridge, we are here, everybody's here, but you're having all of these,
I think from an African point of view, like depression and emotions,
like they can even make fun of it, like you'd be on your phone and then visitors are coming in, mama would be like, yo, I also had depression on the side, and everybody starts making fun of it. So
they can do that.
Yeah, they just not that sensitive.
Yeah, just to emotional things.
Yeah, so especially with men.
Wow, with men
never.
It's
yeah, you guys
worse.
are not having it.
Like I think also with men, like even if, like, let's take for an example, a guy comes crying to you.
Yeah.
There will be that kind of weirdness in it, in a little bit.
Yeah,
you're not used to it. You're crying.
Yeah.
You're crying, like, for real.
It's like it's giving. Is this my protector?
Is
like this my,
that kind of thing. Those gender roles, we put that pressure on men that as a man you should be strong. As we spoke yesterday,
you should be strong. You should have money.
The protector,
exactly,
and all of that.
So everything you're just carrying on your shoulder, and nobody would even care to assist men.
Yeah, and also as a man, they expect you to be self-confident.
Oh yeah.
They expect you to be masculine.
Exactly.
Yeah, but if you're a guy, you don't know how to talk, you are shy, they're like
yeah, we can't have introverts, man.
Yeah, introverted men, they have to be like out there,
why?
I'm strong, yeah. That kind of thing. I think another thing is domestic, like household duties. I think that one is quite interesting, because as men, I remember there's a friend of mine, she's in the military, I won't mention any names. So that girl has a friend. So in the relationship, the guy, when he comes back from work, right, he always chills, does nothing. They're both working, right? Both working. He just chills, does absolutely nothing. He has that expectation that the woman will cook, take care of the kids,
all by herself. And it's even draining, especially in this day and age, man. It's draining. You can't be expected to do everything at once because number one, you're working 8 hours, and there's this thing that now people are working 10 hours.
They're working way longer.
Way longer than before. So we need to be assisting each other in terms of it, because banaki banabarona really too. So we both need to have a hand in it, because also going back to it at the gender roles, growing up, fathers are not as present as the mothers. Mothers would show up, go to sports at school, debates at school. Fathers are not showing up, and it's totally acceptable that fathers are not going to show up. They are the providers, but not all the time. They're behind the scenes.
The mother is supposed to be the one attending
doing
all the
everything. A child is sitting with their father. There's no conversation we'll have because we don't know each other. All I know is your pocket, So,
the money. I think it's also that thing that even when it comes to parenting, it's a bit different when it comes to men and women. Because like as a guy parent, we tend to be more aggressive. When a child maybe falls, we're like, stand up, be strong, man, don't
why are you crying?
Why are you crying?
Especially if it's a boy child.
I think it's a boy child.
They're not expected to cry. Like you can't cry.
You can't cry. Don't
in
cry.
My instance, my little brother is a cry baby. Is a
they let him
baby.
Cry because
and I don't know if maybe he was raised by females, but we do let him cry. Up to this day, he doesn't cry like he used to because we did let him cry. We did say like, cry as much as you can.
So it made him better.
It made him better.
A better crier.
No, not even a better crier, because now he handles situation in a different way. He can stand up for himself because we did let him go through the emotions, go through whatever that he was going through. So if he feels like he's happy, he used to cry, and then
like
everybody
what would be like when he cried would it be like an emotional thing or like a physical?
It is.
Like maybe got injured or
he cries. He's happy. Somebody spoke to him bad. Somebody's bullying him, or maybe he would cry on like every situation. He would cry.
You and Rona, like it's a bit different. I wanna like in my family. Bro, they'll never let you cry over emotions, bro. Like
no, allow yourself.
Are you injured? Are you injured? Who hit you? Oh, you're not injured, but you're crying.
So let me beat you up so that you have a reason to cry. No, but now for me, I did let my brother cry as much as he wants. So I even taught him how to deal with like his feelings. If maybe let's say somebody made you said, allow yourself to feel however you wanna feel. That's how you get over those feelings. Whereas in other instances, men are not allowed to, deal with their feelings. So how you deal with your feelings is by being angry, being bitter. And it's not all about that. You're not supposed to be bitter, man. Not every situation needs you to be bitter or ubeli enga or smash windows, smash walls, smash. Not every situation it requires you to like deal with.
I think the gender roles, they were way easier to deal with them back then, right? Because we lived in different societies. Societies were dangerous as well. So men, like we don't know like genetically if we are really strong, because right now if we were to decide that the women that we have in society, they are going to start to do physical work, we don't know the next generation of women, will they be stronger?
They will.
They get what I mean?
Will.
Because we relegated women into saying that women like kitchen or whatever, we don't know the capabilities, because there were women in some African countries who were warriors for their tribe. Imagine, like they would fight physically.
We never even had soldiers study females, but look at now. Most occupations we do have females
who are actually involved.
Even the engineering sector, it was mostly men.
But now there are women.
Now we have women.
But
so we're evolving.
Okay, Rutalo, I have a question for you. Like, okay, both maybe a couple is working, right? So like, generally speaking, how do they handle the gender roles?
We split.
How? Like
we
how?
split, but there's one that we cannot split,
which is
being a provider. A man should always be a provider.
let's take we're both working, like we are both providing.
We cannot be having, because a woman, I believe that a woman should be submissive, right? So
don't get angry at you. You're saying that very like
should be no that not in my guys, I'm not talking for you guys. I'm not talking for you guys. Now for now, I cannot be a submissive provider. I can never. You get. So maybe some other female would feel, oh, I'm working and therefore I'm going to pay my bill 50-50. Nah, it doesn't work like that. As I said, now I believe that we both work.
Yeah.
We both help each other in the household. But we're not a provider. You should be able to assist me with the kids. You should be able to, if I do laundry, when I at least do something in the house. Or maybe I wash and then
when I wash. Should it be something manly or it can be anything?
It can be anything, because not in my instance, and I can still fix it.
Yeah.
A kettle breaks down, I can still fix a kettle. I'm not expecting a gent to do that. So same, the household chores, we should like help each other equally.
Yeah, you spoke about occupations, right? That women nowadays, they can also become engineers.
Yeah.
So, like, do you think, like, men and women are capable of doing the same jobs?
Yeah.
Even the
at this point, I am not working. But if I were to get a person saying that they need females in construction, I'm there.
You go there. So, like, even the hardest, most dangerous jobs, like
even underground mining.
Underground mining.
Bona.
Because you know, like,
because we also have females that are doing the job today. We have even truck drivers, where else you'd never would ever see a female driving a truck. It's only males. So things are changing.
Yeah, hey, things are changing, and now it's becoming, I would say, confusing in a way.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. Back then, we had like societal norms. We knew that, okay, women do this, men do this, we expect this from men, we expect this from women. But now it's a decision based on individual people.
Yeah.
We can decide as a pair that, okay, in our relationship,
this is our gender role.
We do this. In some other relationship, you might find that the guy is a stay-at-home dad and, you know, the female is the one that's always going
and it's absolutely okay. It's absolutely okay. If maybe the female feels like, nah, I should be working while my husband is staying at home, it's okay, but not in my instance.
You wouldn't agree with that?
Oh, no.
You would? Okay.
No, I only said I would agree. Maybe let's say he just got retrenched or he just finished studying, he's looking for a job. Like, you must be working towards something. In that way, I will provide, I will look after everything in the household. It's not in me that I'd have a male that I have to fend for. It's just not in me.
But okay. So like, you said something very interesting. You said like a man should be a provider and all of that.
A guardian, even.
Yeah.
A
so
protector.
Like, you wouldn't mind if maybe the guy is the one who's working and when you're a stay-at-home mom and all of that.
No, I think I did have this conversation with you yesterday, saying that I would never be a housewife. I want to go work.
But you're double.
My money is my pocket money.
Oh, you want to work?
It's my pocket money.
I think that's what I didn't understand.
Now it's my pocket money.
So and like you're not working to provide for the whole family and be that, you know,
a man should provide.
Working.
And also
the man should be like buying groceries and doing all the basic stuff, and when you can go and pamper yourself
under our head. And it's a thing, not that my money is actually my pocket money, because my husband or my then partner would give me maybe for instance he would give me 100 rand. This is for the groceries, go buy groceries, and this is for the water bill, this is for the electricity bill, you know. When I get to the grocery store, whatever groceries that I've bought, and you know, as we're so dramatic, we get into a store saying that we're going to buy this and then we end up buying in the whole store. You know, I'm not going to call him and say, hey, with the money that I have been working for, my salary, I am going to top up.
Oh, yeah. So like, you don't want like a situation whereby the man and the woman yourself, like, maybe at the end of the month, kopanya chelete
No.
and combine and say this is what we are going to
No,
do.
if my man is earning 38,000 and I'm earning 10,000, the total, what we make in the household is 38,000.
What if you earn way more than him?
Well, it doesn't count. It doesn't count. Mara, all I'm saying is, one way or another, we also contribute. Mara, the primary fund that should be like a male should.
I think if the guy is earning way more than you in your situation, man, the only sense it would make, it means at work when you are filling those forms, filling your contracts, rather open your bank account, like your guy's bank account.
Oh no!
All the money.
Oh no!
Again, is the provider.
In another way,
he will come back and say,
in another way, I'm also helping him. Look at it in the States. In a way, I'm also helping him because he'd be coming back from work. A new stove. We have all the appliances in the house, but I'm the one who's doing the upgrading. No man, I don't like this paint anymore.
You earn more and you're the one who's upgrading. The situation kind of changes.
Out of my pocket. So one way or another, I end up spending more than you. My salary goes to you because of when for a month end I should be providing for my family. I should be doing this, and you forget to take care of yourself. Now I'm gonna take you to spa. I'm gonna take you on a vacation as a surprise. So one way or another, I'm also contributing to it. Mara, the primary source should be a man.
Yeah, okay. I think
and one way or another, it is. Even though a guy I'm going to be providing for you, I'm going to be doing this. At the end of the day, I'm also going to be spending on you.
Okay, do you think these things should be said? Because like when we are together and all of that, man.
Yeah.
Should we have rules we have maybe 20 laws that need to be followed in the house, or we should understand each other?
As you said, it's a matter of people picking their their way of doing things. We have females that now are ready to up and leave relationships and go because they can fend for themselves. They're not relying. They're not relying on men to be providers. They can provide for themselves. We could have kids and then I decide this is just not working for me. I take whatever that's mine. I take my child. I go buy myself a new car, a new house. I finance myself. And therefore I feel like there's no need for a man.
The guy. And I think, man, you spoke something very
and
powerful.
That's what's happening now.
Yeah, because you know what's happening, man. Back in the day, in African culture, man, I would say they would trap women into relationships.
Not even trap. Our parents would feel grounded. Hakina movement day, and I can't
go nowhere.
Because if I leave him, that means I don't have a roof over my head. I don't have food. I don't have anything. Source of security. I don't have.
And I think it was easy back then for gender-based violence to happen.
Yeah, because of he beats me up, it's okay.
I can't leave.
He cheats, it's okay. He has kids outside.
It's okay. I can't leave because I'm trapped there. I don't have a job. I don't have a skill. I didn't finish school back then. Plus, women
they
it wasn't
used to
necessary.
Visit school. They this is not for me. Then it's peace out. So, but then again, it has affected us greatly. So because now we're still gonna have a lot of single parents, especially in our generation. We're still gonna have a lot of single parents.
And it's worse now because, for example, man, I've been in this kind of situation.
Are you a single parent now?
No.
Oh, okay. Co-parenting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that. Yeah. So back then, I was in a relationship with a chick or a girl that had a child. Right? Complicated already.
Ugh.
So now what happens is, now as a guy, I cannot really discipline the child.
Yeah.
I'm not the biological parent, right?
And that's where they get it wrong.
Yeah, and I think they should allow stepfathers to actually have at least some power to punish the kids. So what happens then? The child gets alienated because there is no one who's a father figure in their life, right?
So they believe the stepfather is just King, a puppet, nje, not even
maybe
a
a
puppet.
friend, maybe.
Yeah, because how really that father figure? Because finally this other, I think about 2 weeks ago, we were celebrating. We were celebrating a birthday party, a surprise party.
For who?
For this other friend of mine.
Yeah.
Right. So the child, well, you know, the birthday party, busy. So the child, she's a girl, she's adolescent and she likes guys. So she was just running around admiring guys, trying to get attention from guys because on that particular day. So the stepfather is trying to intervene. The child is busy trying to get attention from guys, and
it's not looking good.
And she was like, "No, you can't be talking like that with my child. I know my child, and my child is never gonna do that." And at that time, the stepfather did witness everything that was happening, and it was because I also saw it. The child was just all over the place trying to get attention from the guys, and she's a young girl, obviously. She's at the stage whereby that's gonna happen. But as a parent, you come as like, no, my child is not going to do that. My child doesn't do that. I know my child. Therefore, it's a message of saying that you don't know my child and you are not the father.
Exactly. So now...
And it's so sad.
Yeah, so it goes back, okay, the mother, because the gender roles now are reversed, the mother has more power. She has more say on what to do with the child or what's happening.
Yeah.
And also, I think it also hinders on relationships going forward, even though I think it's a positive.
Yeah, it does.
Because, let's say, for example, maybe you have a partner and then you become pregnant. If it was 50 years ago, as a woman, you would have no choice
but to stay with them, marry them.
With that person. But now, when you get pregnant, you're like, I don't even need that guy. I can just do this by myself.
Yeah.
Because now you can be a mother and a father at the same time as a woman. You can go to work. So the gender roles, that there's a gray line there. That kind of thing.
There is.
Yeah.
There is.
So I wanted to touch on the last part, which will be kind of sensitive for most people, but we have to touch on this. It's physical appearance when it comes to gender roles. This will also touch on LGBT, obviously, because the way I appear, if maybe let's say I'm a trans man, I don't want to get it wrong. Guys, please don't cancel us. We are not that knowledgeable about the LGBT, but we are trying our best to have the conversation, right? So, okay, let's take I transition and like
to a female,
to a female, right? How will society treat me? Like
we still have that kind of thing, that discrimination, whereby we still definitely going to remind you that don't forget, we still
you were once.
Yeah, we still have that, and this is the issue that we still need to tackle. Whereby I feel like the reason why people are still saying that, or people are still discriminative to that
demographic,
it's because we don't get enough information, and then they choose to ignore it. We have our phones, we have internet, we have everything. We have access to information 24/7, but we choose to ignore it. It's a matter of like ignorance.
Yeah, but here's a question. Like, I remember there was this other video. Like, obviously, it's possible to misgender someone, right?
Yeah.
You see, like, a guy. You think it's a guy. And then
now it happens.
Yeah.
Now it happens. I see a guy and I'm like, woo, you could be my husband. And I get there, it's like, girl.
No.
I'm not playing for that team.
Yeah, and you also find those guys who are soft, but they are not part of the LGBT. I know so many guys
that are soft, but they're not.
Yeah, and I would ask other men, and I would be like, okay, is that guy gay or whatever?
And the society sucks then when we get those type of guys that are not gay or even lesbian. We'd still say,
there's something, there's something.
And it's
just
not even about
soft.
that, and it's not even about that. It's not even about that. Because we even get girls that are very masculine.
Yeah, man, I remember when we were growing up, there were girls that guys were scared of.
Even
like,
the voice, you can tell.
Even the voice, Baba, like,
this one will beat you up. This one will definitely beat you up,
Yeah.
And therefore they would get a different type of treatment.
Yeah,
as to when now you were a boy.
Yeah, like when I got you out.
Yeah.
Like that kind of thing. So man, like even physical appearance has a huge effect on
the gender roles. On whereabouts they'd say, even when they are signing a test, they'd be like, no, when a heavy stuff is for you. Forgetting that you're actually a female outside of the physical appearance, how you look.
And Mara, there's something that I've noticed, like I don't know if that's the case with you. Like a lot of women, like they love, like they absolutely adore, like metrosexual men, men that are soft, dress really nicely.
Yeah, by the skincare routine.
They do the facial.
Exactly. The ones that even do their nails and put on makeup. Those are my men, right?
Okay. I need to understand, like, cause to us, those guys.
To other guys. No. This other guy.
No.
That I saw go TikTok. He was like, "Oh, no, never do my nails. I'm not gay." It's not about being gay.
Yeah, it's
not about being gay. It's about taking care of yourself. Like it should be normalized. It's okay for guys to put on makeup, even though you're not gay. Like it's a matter of looking after yourself. Yeah. Like why is it that guys need to be dirty? Why is it guys are not supposed to have the fashion sense? Like
you see, I didn't even shave. Real man.
No, guys.
Really man.
I think we should normalize that men are supposed to do their hair on a regular, on a daily basis. They should shave. They should do their brows. They should do their nails. Like it should be.
I asked you. You haven't answered. How do you feel about that? Like
I
guys
love those. Like I feel like I don't have a problem with those type of guys. They're looking after themselves, and there's absolutely no problem with it.
So like, what if? You don't have a problem with it. Even if you were to meet like a guy who pampers themselves.
I'd be happy to have a husband that's like that. A man who would just be, baby, get regular face marks. Baby, I bought nail polish. Baby, I bought nail. I would really. We should normalize that it's also okay to have a guy
who does that. I think that. Obviously.
Who looks himself 5 minutes in the mirror is like, babe.
Yeah.
Am I okay? So now you're going to go out, you wake up, we are go strating, you look like a zombie. That time you're my man.
But like Rona, we grew up in a man should be raggedy, a man should be rough, a man should be...
I feel like the
that
society
kind of thing.
is forcing our men to be like that.
Is it
because now people are going to be laughing unali lotion, unali handbag.
Yeah, he has a handbag, he has things. Okay. Like I remember I had these other friends at my workplace. Those guys, when we went to the bus, they would go to the toilet.
Yeah. Go look at yourself, freshen up, exactly.
The
cologne, your roll-ons.
They would get to the bus smelling fresh.
Yeah, you're freshening up.
They always smell fresh. They would be famous for that because they really took care of themselves.
It's a matter of taking care of yourself more than anything else, guys. When a guy is doing all of these things, personal hygiene also counts.
It means they're
taking care of themselves. Like
yeah, guys. But anyways, guys, we wanted to touch on this gender role thing. I hope we covered everything we could. If you have a comment or have something to say, you can comment below. Subscribe, guys. Please subscribe so the channel can grow. We can do this every day if we have to.
And please don't forget to let us know actually how do you feel about kiddie gender roles, especially when it comes to clothes.
Gender role when it comes to dresses. Can guys wear dresses?
Oh hell yes, Scottish guys.
Those are kilts, right? Do they count as dresses?
Yeah, they do. Even the churches, there are churches whereby males they do wear those Scottish,
Okay, even Jesus Christ, you can take it as a dress. I mean that long thing, in those Arab countries.
Exactly.
Even in Nigeria, they have those garments.
But I don't feel
dresses.
like this fashion designer, South African fashion designer.
Yeah, the gay guy. Oh.
No, this other fashion designer who's not gay, but he also wears skates.
Oh yeah, it's fashionable, guys.
It is fashionable.
Even Kid Cudi wears dresses, so yeah, like if you want to.
It's fashionable, and even if we could say, even in African tribes, that was not allowed. You know, when guys were to go to circumcisions, the type of outfit.
Yeah, they would have to wear dresses.
But then again, they still come and say, pants. But they still come and say, guy cannot wear a dress. But then again,
traditionally, if you were to go for circumcision, you'll have to let them hang. So you'd have to wear a skirt-like type of outfit.
Exactly. Now for me, an outfit is an outfit whereby a guy shows up with the dress. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, as long as you're comfortable.
I'm cool. As long as you're comfortable, man.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, anyways, guys, it's the Sneeman Podcast. Lula Manderson.
And Ratabila on the side.
For now,
adios.